Out in Cali, pushing that black Denali on my way through the valley, burning a bunch of Valley on that 110 freeway, counting up what I tally. In love with the game, but never was getting married. Hoes that heard he ballin', coming to see him play. Other players heard he had, they coming to see the way on how I made it up from nothing to being great. But I ain't learned this shit in my DNA.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Stocks B, back with another reaction video. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, hearing that name, or seeing my content anywhere online, please make sure you smash that like button, hit the share just to show me you care, and that subscribe button, you can go and tuck that in your pocket because it's yours. It's free. Don't cost a thing. You hit it, forget it. 24 hours later, I'll be in your notification with some more information. It's that simple. Guys, welcome to my community. I'm glad to have you here. It looked like the Supreme Court will uphold this ban or make TikTok sell to an American-based company. Now, what this means for the user is, come January 19th, if TikTok have not made this decision, if the Supreme Court upholds this ban, then you will still have TikTok and you will still be able to continue to use it for a few weeks until a new upgrade or update is available, which will then create havoc for you, as you won't be able to use the new features. You won't be benefiting anything from that, and eventually TikTok will be rendered useless on your device, where you just delete it and forget about it completely. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read this article for you guys. Personally, I want you guys to know me. I'm personally 50-50 against this because, for one, I do believe in protecting our own information, and our privacy is important because we fought our own government on privacy issues. So to allow ByteDance, that is based in Beijing, to have to abide by Chinese government, and let's say that the intelligence agency goes in to get that information, they have to give that information over, abide by their Chinese government laws. So with that being said, guys, I think that it's important that we really weigh the options on this and think about this. We fought our own government on these same premises. Now, what I will say is it has created a ton of entrepreneurs, a ton of young people. When you look at the content creators of today, there's so many dance challenges come up. The TikTok algorithm, it keeps you in front of the content that you want to see. Me, for one, I know that I go up there and I watch a lot of fishing videos live. So when I'm usually on TikTok, I always find myself finding those videos because TikTok know that I spend majority of the time watching those live videos. And not only that, I see a lot of dance videos. I see a lot of voiceovers. These are the hashtags that I click on when I see them, and these are the videos that I spend time watching. A lot of funny videos, a lot of loving videos, videos about dogs. So when I go to TikTok, I mean, we may all see the same videos, but there's some people that see a lot of I don't know, it's just we all see different content. When my first TikTok, the content that I would see, it was content that I didn't like. So when I started to click on different videos and click on the hashtags of the things that I like, then they stopped promoting those videos as much as promoting these videos. So when I first started using TikTok is when I used to see that, but now I rarely see it, because now that I've been using TikTok for quite some time, they know what I like. But that is what we appreciate about TikTok's algorithm, right? We can put out content, and the people that want our content will get our content, and this is what helps the content creators continuously earn a substantial income. Some people have quit their jobs because TikTok have provided that income for them. When you look at the new entrepreneurs of today and the new entrepreneurs of tomorrow, you have these young kids that is coming up that don't even realize they're actors, comedians that do voiceovers. And this is the next generation of content creators, and they're learning as they go. So when these kids are old enough to have their own accounts and own bank accounts and create their own businesses, they will already have this experience from TikTok to be able to create content. So I think that this is a huge opportunity for a lot of people. And when you look at the users, I believe it's over 2 billion users worldwide, and 200 million of those users are from the US. So this is a huge hit in the economy. This brings a lot of money to the US. A lot of people use this and make a lot of money off of these programs, a lot of sponsorships and brand deals. So a lot of people make a lot of a substantial income on TikTok. Just going live, people making income. So there's various ways to make money on TikTok, and not only that, when you look at the political views, when you look at the political race and how people were sharing their views and how the information was able to be out there, you had people challenging others, you had people debating, but then at the same time, you had people that thought they was Republican turning Democrat, you had people that thought they was Democrat turning Republican, and ideas were being shared, and people was getting information that they possibly couldn't get before. They wasn't getting this grassroots information that they was getting today to be able to make decisive decisions. So this was very huge, and I know President-elect Donald Trump benefited from platforms like TikTok. So yeah, this is very huge. But let me go ahead and read this article to you guys, man. Then you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. What to know about the Supreme Court TikTok arguments? The Supreme Court seemed likely to uphold a new law that could force TikTok to shut down in the U.S., with conservative and liberal justices alike expressing skepticism about the company's legal challenge during oral arguments on Friday. TikTok could be shut out of U.S. app stores as soon as January 19th without intervention by the court. The law, which Congress passed last year, gave TikTok 9 months to separate from its China-based ByteDance or face a ban. This is the company I was talking about, ByteDance. So ByteDance is the company that creates the algorithm for TikTok. Excuse me. Government officials have for years warned that TikTok poses national security risk because ByteDance is headquartered in Beijing and must operate under Chinese laws. So you guys see that, like I said, we fought our own government to keep our own information private. So I don't think that, when you look at it, right, in the U.S., we have fought Facebook, we fought Meta, we fought against Twitter, Instagram, Google, app stores, so many different platforms that we have fought privacy laws to make sure that we can keep our information private and not be traded, sold, or handed off to the government to spy on us and things like that. Guys, you can't be willing to turn a blind eye that this may happen in China. These are our adversaries. These are not our allies. Excuse me. And this is something that's a serious security risk, guys, and you have to weigh this when you really weigh in on this. So now, like I said, I'm 50-50 on this because on one hand, I believe that this is very dangerous, it's very harmful, but on the other hand, I believe that it's very beneficial, and it's helping a lot of people become entrepreneurs, become business owners. When you look at the young generation, I can go up there on TikTok and click on the dance challenge and find tons of dance videos. And I've watched 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old kids, young men, young women be able to afford houses, start businesses and things like that, build their own brand. So that's important. China is a United States adversary, not our ally, like I said. A United States adversary could use the app to collect a vast amount of data on TikTok's American users and spy on them, officials have said. Now, this is the same thing that we fought the United States on. We didn't want them having our information to spy on us. But ByteDance, TikTok, and a group of content creators claim that the law violates the First Amendment and have asked the court to delay or overturn it. The case could have far-reaching implications of free speech. Over more than 2 hours in court on Friday, the justices seemed skeptical of TikTok's arguments. Congress is fine with expression. They're not fine with a foreign adversary, as they've determined it is gathering all this information about 170 million people who use TikTok, Chief Justice John Roberts said. Several justices raised concerns about TikTok's collection of Americans' data and the prospect of China having access to the personal information. Some members of the court seemed less swayed by the government that claimed the law served a compelling national security interest by preventing China from covertly manipulating the content on the app. President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to save the app and could D-line, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I had this mouse over it. And could decline to enforce the law, when he gets into office on January 20th if the Supreme Court allow it to take effect the day before. Read more about the background of this case here. So pretty much everything else down there is previous articles. But you guys can hear and see what's going on here. The government is actually in this instance working for the people. Now, I won't say that they're not always working for the people. Sometimes it seems like the government is trying to spy on us themselves. But this is one of those instances where you can appreciate when the government wants to keep you safe and when the government is doing what you expect the government to do. This is definitely, in my opinion, a hard topic debate on First Amendment speech, freedom of speech. I believe that TikTok is one of those platforms that does allow the freedom of speech. Well, not completely free speech, but you get, I'd say your highway is a lot wider driving down TikTok's highway of freedom of speech, opposed to these narrow highways that's on these other platforms where you can really squeeze through. You can't say anything. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, man. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you on a gate? Are you 50-50? Are you 25-75? Are you 100% like, no, I'm with the government? Or no, I'm with TikTok? You guys let me know. I would love to hear what you think. Please chime into the comments and make sure y'all hit that like button. That helps my algorithm out. TikTok ByteDance ain't going to help out my algorithm. You guys are. You guys are the ones that help out my algorithm. So please smash that like button, hit that share, and don't forget that subscribe on your way out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.